Welcome to the second Broncho Podcast,
where everyone has a voice.
And a seat on the floor.
We're your hosts. I'm Maddie.
I'm Mia.
Today we have two special guests with us.
Our first one is Miss Ayers, and our second one is Miss Sydney.
Hi.
Hi guys, thanks for having us.
So we plan on asking you guys a few questions. So one of the first questions is, how long have you worked at Holly?
I worked at Holly for about 4 years now.
I started back in 2020, so this December will be 4 full years for me, starting 5.
That is great. What is your guys' best and most funny story?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I don't know if we specifically have a best, because I swear something funny happens in here every day.
Yeah.
Or at least we need something funny to happen to make us laugh throughout the day.
Well, Mia just fell in her chair. So.
Yeah, Mia did just fall before this interview started.
Yeah,
so that was the
pretty
funniest
funny.
part of the day.
I would say though that there are like little moments, like fun and quirky things that kids do. Like one time, Miss Ayers had to donate her clock in the student office to someone who was doing some M-step testing. So she had to give her clock to a teacher. And one of the students who was in the student office just hanging out in there put his Chromebook up where the clock used to be and just held it up there and was like, look, the clock's back.
We had to take a picture of it.
It was really
so
funny. And then Miss Ayers and I get up to some pretty
we
shenanigans.
yeah,
like,
our harmless shenanigans, but
Yeah.
we just try to make each other laugh throughout the day.
yeah.
That's our main goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is good.
When's the time you knew that you wanted this to be your job? Now I know you guys both had different jobs, but still.
Yeah.
For me, it was during COVID, because it was 2020, and I was previously at I was managing a restaurant, and Mrs. Burgess just messaged me out of the blue asking me if I wanted a job, and I thought, you know what, let's change up the pace a little bit. I said, working in a restaurant and working in a school, same types of patrons, so I've been here ever since.
Cool.
So we can thank Mrs. Burgess for me being here.
Mrs. Burgess. Thank you, Mrs. Burgess. Round of applause for
Yes.
Mrs. Burgess. I think for me, I have always loved being here in Holly, but I think that why I want to do what I do now is because when I was your age, I didn't feel like I had anyone at school that I could go to and talk to. And that makes, young people feel very isolated and alone. And so I wanted to be someone that I didn't have when I was your guys' age. Yeah.
That's such a better answer than mine. What a good answer.
Thank you.
Props to you, Sid.
Thanks.
What is your guys' best year at Holly?
Best year.
Best year, I'd say every year we're together.
Yeah.
Every year that we've worked together has been my favorite year.
Yeah.
Miss Sinclair was gone my first year here. She had taken like a year off.
Yeah.
But then when she came back, it's been great ever since.
Yeah. I would say that each year brings, every new class is so different. Like each 6th grade class is so different.
They really are.
And so it's kind of fun to see how different they are each year.
Yeah.
And compare them to, the older classes. So I think that every year has been great, but it's awesome to work with Miss Ayers. I think she's one of the best parts of my job.
I try.
How'd you guys get so close as friends? Like, was there ever a day that you guys just clicked?
I think it has to. Well, so fun fact: neither of us eat pork.
Yes.
And we have so many different types of meals and parties here in the office because we're always celebrating something. So we've started bonding over actually food. And then that food grew to just love. And now we're just the best friends.
Yeah.
If you guys had to be or have to had a different job, then what would it be?
When I was in high school, my dream job was actually to be a fashion designer. I wanted.
That's my dream.
Really? I
Ever
wanted.
since I was 6.
Really? I really wanted to be a fashion designer, and I like heavily considered it. I applied to different fashion schools, but I decided that maybe that wasn't the most sustainable career, and so I decided to go into psychology instead, which I like, but I wanted to be a fashion designer for a long time.
Nice.
Oh, what did I feel like I wanted to be like a cat. I read when I was in like 3rd grade that a cataract surgeon made like $1 million, and I was like, oh, sign me up. Well, I don't do that now, but
Oh, you don't?
no.
Guys,
Oh.
me
Well,
and
just
Mia-
on the weekends, so.
Me and Mia both heard cat.
Yeah, I like to work with cats, even though I'm deathly afraid. I enjoy cats.
But you're afraid of cats?
You can't trust their eyes. You know if a dog likes you or not, but when it comes to cats,
That's actually very
They
different.
Okay, yeah.
you can't. How can you trust an animal that can survive for like 3 or 4 days on its own?
They're a little shifty.
Outside without anything.
Right.
It's actually
You don't
scary.
have you don't have to give
They're
them anything.
skinwalkers.
Technically, that's like every non-pet animal.
I did hear
Yes.
too. Well, see, I heard that if you pass, that a cat would eat you before your dog would.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were to,
If you were to pass
I
away.
mean, I don't know if you want to include this in the podcast.
You
but
don't have to.
I
But
think
If you were to
Oh.
pass away in your home, your
Your
cat would start to eat you.
How did that make you feel with having a cat?
You know, Maddie, I think it's just like a fun little adventurous thing to add to my life.
I
Or
like
just
to-
like the risk.
Yeah.
I like to think of it as a
Living on
challenge.
edge.
It's like
you
an
know, like is
adrenaline
she
rush.
gonna come? Is she gonna show up to work today, or are
Did
we
a
gonna
cat eat
find?
her?
Is Bruce gonna show up?
Yeah.
Like we don't know.
YOLO.
Yeah, it's kind of just fun. Yeah.
Just keep it up in the air.
Yeah.
Do you guys hang out in your off time like summer and breaks?
We do. We often like to get each other sick when we're on break.
Oh, yeah. That's
There was a spring break where Miss Sydney gave me strep throat, so I got to spend spring break
Ah.
in my house.
I don't think that is not the full truth of the story. Some pieces of that are true. We both had strep, but no
Just
one knows.
coincidence.
No one knows who gave it to who, and if it was even connected. We contacted the CDC, but they didn't get back to
Yeah,
us. so.
and they were like, we need to get to the higher ups, and I'm like, don't talk to the aliens right now.
So,
It's too much.
but yeah, we do when we're not getting each other sick. We do enjoy.
We do
hanging out.
enjoy hanging out quite a bit outside of work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what is your guys' best tennis story?
Tennis story. Oh,
Oh gosh.
there's so much. Like a middle school tennis story?
Yeah.
Unless
Unless you have a really funny high school one.
no.
Well, I'm gonna leave that to you because I never played tennis in high school or middle school.
Yeah.
I just joined to
Oh,
coach with
I'm
her
not-
last
yeah, I'm
year
not
because I
coaching.
love her so much that I wanted to hang out with her longer.
Thank you for your help, Miss
Yes,
Ayers.
you're welcome.
I would say that. Oh, funny tennis story. We had. Are we going too long? Okay. All right. I would say for a funny tennis story, we. Oh man, hold on. Well, Mr. Rosen told. Sorry. Dead air. Mr. Rosen told some of the middle school tennis athletes last week that it was my 40th birthday and to come say happy birthday to me, and a high schooler, which I will tell you the name of the high schooler later, came up to me and said, "Are you really 40? Like serious, deadpan."
I think I can figure out who that would be.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So it
40?
was 40.
Were
So-
you like, that's rude, I'm only going to be 39 this year.
Yeah, only 39, not 40 yet. But the every day there's something funny happens at tennis. It's a fun sport. It's fun.
What is your guys' favorite grade to work with? 6th, 7th, or 8th?
You guys are trying to get us.
See, it's different. Well, see, technically we love all the grades because we are the 6th grade class sponsors.
Uh-huh.
The 6th grade class council sponsors. So we've got to work with every grade.
That's
This
coming.
year?
This year. Like the 6th graders now, the 7th graders now, and the 8th graders now.
I'm going to plead the 5th.
I played the 5th. Yeah.
Right.
Yep, I plead the 5th.
Man, Least favorite thing about each other.
I don't know. I
I
never think about what I don't like.
I can tell you what my least favorite thing about Miss Ayers is.
What's that?
Try me.
Let me tell you this right now.
I'm listening.
Sometimes I'll have this moment of clarity on a Monday morning where I'll come into work and I will be like, Miss Ayers, please, if I beg you on my hands and knees to let me go with you to Taco Bell, please just tell me no. And she'll go, yes, of course, I will tell you no. And I won't let you get into my car to go to Taco Bell. And what happens is that does not happen. Miss Ayers lets me go to Taco Bell with her. So it's not really a bad thing because I'm getting Taco Bell out of it. But I really shouldn't be eating that much Taco Bell. But
you get to meet my Taco Bell friends.
I know, we do.
I have friends in the drive-thru.
We have connections.
Actually?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All the high
I've never been to
schoolers.
Taco Bell.
You've never been to Taco Bell?
What?
No. I don't like Mexican
Miss City
food.
has Taco Bell, Baja Blast every single
Every
day.
day.
Yeah, I've never been to Taco Bell.
What?
Maddie, we will
What?
have to find something that you
A
like.
cheesy
there.
bean
Yeah,
and rice
what?
burrito, extra
Ew.
jalapeno
Yeah,
sauce.
that doesn't sound good.
Huh.
You don't like.
I only eat the number 7.
What's
I don't even know what a number
The chicken
7 is.
quesadilla.
I know at McDonald's that's 2 cheeseburgers.
Two cheeseburger meal. Yeah.
Do you have any animals, both of you?
Yes, but is this a trick question because there was that animal thing for the staff? Okay, I do.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Can you guys?
Yeah.
I have
Don't
a
say numbers.
okay. I have a cat. His name is Bruce Wayne.
The one who's gonna eat you.
Yeah,
He could.
he could potentially eat me if I were to die, unfortunately. Yes, I have a cat named Bruce Wayne. He's very cute and handsome.
I don't have any pets. I would love a dog, but I love animals so much that when they get old, I can't handle
Yeah,
that.
it's
So
really- yeah.
it's too hard for me. So I would rather have friends that have pets that I can play with and not have to be so sad about.
Yeah.
Does Gwen like when you take her clothes?
Did she tell you put this one in there?
She didn't.
To be completely honest, Gwen does not care that I wear her clothes. She actually would love to dress me more, but I can't dress like a middle schooler or high schooler every day
Yeah.
because belly buttons should always be a mystery.
Yeah.
Alright, last question.
All right.
So this was planned before you said anything. How was your 40th birthday party?
Why did you get so
We
old?
had it planned and
Oh
we
my
told
God.
Miss Ayers about it. That's why she said she could guess what high
Oh
school
my
it was.
Can I tell you guys something really fun though?
What?
Miss Sinclair is gonna be 30 this year.
I am gonna be 30.
August 30th.
August 30th. Yep. My 40th birthday party was great. Thank you so much for asking.
None of you
I
were
heard it was a lot of
invited.
fun, but I didn't get an invitation.
Yeah.
Miss Cindy.
Nobody's
Where was our
invited.
invitation?
I didn't invite any of my ops to my birthday party. So, no, but next year at my 41st birthday, you guys can come.
Oh,
I invited for sure.
I'll be waiting.
For
Yeah.
the skibbity toilet, the Sigma.
Yeah, we'll be
birthday.
waiting.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Waiting.
Yep. Invitations,
Invitations
in the mail.
better have
Invitations
us.
in the
Skippy
mail.
toilet.
They will.
Well, thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for
Have a
having
great
us.
day.
Thank you
This
for
is
having us.
Our surprise peoples.
Yeah.
Miss Sydney and Miss Ayers.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, ladies.
You're
And thank
welcome.
you guys for watching. See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.